Hello everyone, I am Gyan and you are watching the second session of Java and Web, Variables, Data Types and Operators. In this video, we will learn Boolean data types in Java. These are the various data types supported by the Java and we are learning Boolean data types. Boolean data types are used to represent true or false values. Although one bit is sufficient to represent true and false, like 1 means true, 0 means false, but its size is not something precisely defined in Java. And the size of Boolean data type depends on the JVM. Text constants means literals as true and false. Remember that in the spelling of true and false, all characters should be in a small case. You cannot use a character in the capital case. Let us try these Boolean examples in a Java program. Our program is stored in a file named bool.java and this is the program. We are storing the literal true in the Boolean variable b. If we compile it, java c bool.java, it compiles fine and then pass the class name to the JVM, Java bool. Runs fine. Similar to true, we can write here false. If we write here false and save it, then run java c bool.java. Pass the class name to the JVM, Java bool. It prints false. But remember that in the literals true and false, you cannot write any character as a capital character. All the characters in the literal true and false should be small. If I write here capital case F, then it's the name of a valid identifier, not a literal. And Java thinks this false starting with a capital F as a valid identifier, valid undefined identifier. Let's compile it now and see what's happening. First save it and then compile this program. Java c bool.java. Compiler throws an error showing cannot find the symbol false. Compiler is thinking as the false starting with capital F is an identifier which is not defined. Similarly, we cannot write true literal in which any letter is in capital case. One more thing you should remember here. If you are writing it false, then it's good, but don't enclose it within the double quote. If you are writing like this, that means you are trying to store a string constant, a string literal to the Boolean variable and the compiler will throw an error. Compile it java c bool.java. Compiler throws an error saying incompatible types string cannot be converted to Boolean because the compiler thinks false as a string, not as a Boolean, since you enclose the word false in between the double quotes. If I write here like this, Boolean true starting with capital T is equal to false, then this is perfectly valid statement because the true word starting with the capital case T is considered as a valid identifier. So true is a variable now. Hence we are storing the literal false in the variable of type Boolean whose name is true starting with capital T. We must have to write variable named true here starting with capital T and then save it. Compile the program, java c bool.java, compiles fine and then run it. It runs fine. So here the true word starting with capital T is considered as identifier, not as a Boolean literal. We cannot use 1 as a constant for true and 0 as a constant for false. If I am writing Boolean b is equal to 1 and thinking that it will store true in the b, then I am wrong. It will result in error. First save it and then compile it here. Java c bool.java. Compiler says incompatible type int cannot be converted to Boolean. So 1 is treated as int, not Boolean. So don't try to write 1 instead of 2 and 0 instead of false. We already have seen this program. This program outputs false. Boolean data type represents 1 bit of information, but its size is not precisely defined by the Java. The values true and false cannot be converted to any numerical representation. Don't think that true means 1 and false means 0. That's all for this video guys. Don't forget to like and share this video, subscribe this channel if you are new and leave your valuable comments in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.